Okay, we are working in Illustrator again. My name's Julie. I'm going to be going over how to use the symbol tool because symbol tool has been very helpful for me in the past in creating and duplicating symbols without having to copy and paste constantly, okay? So we're dealing with this tool right now, the symbol spray tool, and all the tools underneath it. So if you click and hold, all these different options underneath. Okay, so in Illustrator, you have symbols. If you go to Window and you go to Symbols, it'll pull them up. And you have your little palette here, which has, your library, which has all the different symbols that you can use. For example, we'll go with flowers. And it pulls up all these flowers here. You could either just drag them and drop them on, and then you have your flower there that you can adjust. You can make larger or smaller depending on what you want, but they're already pre-made basically vector graphics in there. Now, the thing I like about the symbol tool, I grab my spray paint, right? I grab my tool. Let's say I want to use this daisy. If I just click, it'll add it on there, right? But watch what happens when I click a whole bunch. Oh, it spray paints it on there. Oh, party! Like, look at my cool daisy background. That's fun. Now, let's say I want to go in there and make some adjustments to these flowers. I want to have some contrast in them, or in size and shape and all that. If I click and hold on my spray can, there's all these different options here. So like the shifter, the symbol shifter tool. This will shift. You can move them around because you've already sprayed them. So let's say I want to move them this direction. This basically just shifts them, okay? It also, no, it just shifts them. Sorry. I was going to say something else. Okay, the Scruncher Tool will bring them closer together. So you click a spot and you just click and hold and see how it starts bringing them together. It scrunches them together. That's what that one basically does. Brings the objects together. Size tool, so this will increase symbol sizes. Click hold. And just you can go around and increase some sizes of your flowers. By the way, you can increase and decrease your brush size too. Right bracket increases, left bracket decreases. So if you want to only focus on certain flowers and not the other ones around it, you can do that. Or if you want to focus on a big group, it'll start resizing the group. Okay? So that'll essentially go in and you can resize your stamps, symbols. I want to call them stamps for some reason. Okay, so the spinner tool, it's not really relevant to this one. I didn't pick a very good one for this, but do you see when I click and hold, it has little arrows? This will allow you to adjust the direction that it's facing so that they're not all similar. And again, if you want to just focus on specific ones, you can go in with a smaller brush. Okay? So that's the spinner tool. The stainer tool, you come in here, I don't really have a color selected, and you choose a color, so I have green. I come in here, it will adjust the stamp to that color. So you can change the color of your stamps, okay? I want maybe some blue ones. The thing is, did I click blue? Oh, I have my stroke up. Okay. And the thing is, it does the whole thing. It doesn't really just, you notice how there's different colors in there. It doesn't adjust just certain colors, but it's still a cool tool. Okay, come in here. The scene. Sorry, I had a hiccup. But anyways, sorry, I wasn't explaining what this is. This lowers the opacity on them. So, but it'll lower, in the back, some in the front. You can focus on one makes it more opaque. If you focus on groups, some of it will be more opaque than others, but that just deals with the opacity. Opacity? Sure. Opacity. Opacity. And the symbol styler tool. So that's something that I've never been able to figure out how to use. So just ignore that one. Now, I have my symbols here. I can still make adjustments to with any of my other tools, but the thing is, they're all one object. So what I want to do, if I want to come in here and directly work specifically with certain tools, I can come in under Object, make sure it's highlighted, Object, and Expand, and just say OK to the fill and stroke. Now each little object here, each little symbol is an object. So I can come in here now and adjust just that specific flower. Let's work with this one. So I thought. Okay, so if I click on this one, they're all selected. So you got to make sure you ungroup them. So after you expanded them, go to Object, Ungroup. Okay, now they're each individual objects, and you can come in here and resize. You can come in with the Direct Select tool and work with specific coloring. So like, let's say I just want to adjust all of those. So I'm not selecting. Okay. What is going on? Do I have to expand this object too? Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Sorry, I forgot one other step. So now they're each individual objects, so you ungrouped them. Now you want to come in here and make adjustments to these. You got to expand it one more time. So Object, Expand, Fill, say OK. Now you have these each little dots that you can work with, and you can adjust the size. Make any adjustments, delete things in there. You can change specific coloring. So you can actually go in and adjust each individual one. So that is the symbol tool. And the various tools that go with it. It's really cool. Thanks.